What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. So, the best of Wrestling 2024, a lot of things happening, a lot of nice highlight things that have started. I'm not going to go into, the order of how I feel as though this, but I'm going to start off with the biggest things that I felt as though was one of the best things of wrestling in 2024, and that was NXT NA.
Mm-hmm.
The crossover.
That's one of mine.
The crossover between NXT and TNA has been a chef's kiss. As they were saying, Chef Michaels is cooking.
He was cooking.
Mm-hmm.
He was cooking.
He
was
brought
in
talent,
the kitchen.
He brought talent and ass all year.
It. He was just like, you. Have you thought about a career at Magic City? Why not consider NXT? Like, okay.
Jada Parker literally came out the mud with OTM, left them urban youths behind.
Bigger than them.
And got bigger than them. Nobody even care about them no more. I don't. Lola Vice sitting here actually made NXT Underground watchable and made that her trademark match. These women out here, especially if y'all just seen the Iron Survivor last month, these women out here is killing it. And let's not even mention that Jordan Grace performed so well in WWE this year, being on NXT and in the Royal Rumble, that she's coming to WWE this year. Said deuces, y'all.
Yes, sir.
And I did not know how TNA was going to fare when Scott D'Amore got fired back in February, but it has been just great with this crossover. Now, once again, am I saying that...
That might have been its saving grace, maybe.
Most likely. I'm not going to sit here and say that the WWE ain't going to be shady and be like, all right, cool. It was nice while it lasted, and now we're going to buy y'all.
We're just going to cherry pick the folks we want. And then the rest of y'all, moose, have a good... have a good one.
Have a good day. Along with that being a great crossover 2024, one also highlights that came from TNA also, that was the highlight is, say his name and he will appear, because I believe in Joe Hendry.
I really hate how loud you just clapped. I hope you put a warning to turn down people's head.
I'm going to tell you right now, if they listen to this podcast, they like wrestling, they already know what was coming. Joe Hendry has really captivated wrestling this year. See, other than, I would say, and this ain't tooting the horn, other than last year of probably just outside of me and Prime, nobody knew who Joe Hendry was. Joe Hendry made a song for Top Dollar last year. I'm sorry, shit was hilarious.
That was very funny.
I will what I'm saying?
It was.
You are banned from diving, and next thing you know,
listen. What he say? He made a song. It was fire. It made me go and find out I had the sugars. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but what?
Joe Hendry was one of the highlights, and then especially him appearing on NXT and having main event matches with Ethan Page and being on NXT pay-per-views, and also being doing the stuff for the World Championship on TNA, even though I think he should have won, but that's neither here or there. But y'all have any thoughts about Joe Hendry before, because
I was just happy.
It's like you reading off of my phone. So
I'm just glad I don't got to see the memes where you think it's something else and it's his face. I'm just glad I don't have to be rickrolled with Joe Hendry anymore.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think February 1st, you're seeing Joe Hendry in the Royal Rumble.
I can see that, but at least I don't got to see him everywhere. When he first popped up, I said, "Oh, this man is literally everywhere." I would scroll down my timeline. I seen this man at least 2 or 3 times. I didn't ask for that.
Fair enough. Now, also, moving away from TNA a little bit, I'm gonna go into AEW, because see, AEW has a lot of worse shit in 2024, but they have some good stuff that you gotta recognize. And okay, I'm gonna get the bias one out the way first, so y'all can get at me. I got the Hurt Syndicate. Okay,
Bro, oh my God, come on, son.
The Contusion Corporation.
Yes, I got my Hurt Syndicate. I got my Hurt Business. I got my Black Men in Suits. I got it all.
The Crime Syndicate.
Crime Syndicate. I call it the Crime Syndicate. Yes, I got the Hurt Syndicate back in front of live crowd. And guess what? They still can't be heels because the fans love them.
Oh man.
They is trying their best. Like, yo, hate us. Nah. Y'all too cool to hate.
Hate us.
And I'm telling y'all, when Anthony Bowens and Ricochet join that faction this year,
somebody gotta do something for Ricochet.
Listen, Ricochet's doing an us thing
in
right now.
In the worst. He might be in the worst.
Yeah, so, okay, listen.
You know he doing his Jada kiss laugh.
Yeah. Listen.
Leave that alone.
However, he has, because y'all, I don't know if y'all pay attention. I know y'all didn't see the Dynamite from this past New Year, but I'm saying he got more serious. I think he cut Swerve open with some scissors. He hit him with
I saw.
He hit him with the gold us scissors. Okay, stabbed that man in the head. So
stab that man in the head is crazy. That's crazy.
So the re-debut of the Hurt Syndicate and how it's going to rise in 2025. I had to get it out the way first.
The Hurt Syndicate is still funny to me.
Also, things that AEW did well this year. We had our first Black AEW World Champion. Swerve. Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Right now.
As long as I don't got to see that man. Because I knew he was about to do it. I knew I think he was about to break out into this fucking Nana dance.
I'm doing the Nana dance right now. Y'all don't even know. I'm gonna fit me into one of them Nana shirts. You don't even know.
Nana don't even fit into them Nana shirts. It's fine.
Swerve Strickland at AEW Dynasty. I'm still mad I didn't get a chance to buy it on Blu-ray. Became AEW's first Black champion. Ain't gonna be the last, but he became the first, and that was a big moment there. And when it came, because Dynasty was in April, and from April to May, Swerve stock just jumped. Everybody was hot on Swerve Strickland. You know, I was blasting his song in the car. Everybody was sitting around there doing the Nana dance. He was going out throwing pitches at games. Swerve was hot. You know what I'm saying?
See.
What you want to do?
No, I don't have a problem. I just knew I was trying to diversify my list because I was like, I wouldn't be like, oh, she only picked the blacks.
But that's fine. that is fine for you to be you. Okay, but you about to add to it. So I'm about to say
no. That was it. I just go ahead. You're correct. I believe you were right. He had a hot year.
Was that on your list too, Q? Also.
Okay,
you know what, Q? I'm gonna do one now. I'm still on the AEW here. I'm gonna let you pick the next AEW. I'm gonna see if I have it on my list as well.
I had Timeless Tony Storm's whole gimmick.
I agree, because right now what I have here also is Mariah May versus Toni Storm.
Is that in the best of or in one of your best matches? No,
that's in my best of wrestling.
Okay.
Because one thing AEW did well this year, and in some cases better than WWE, was their women's division. Their women's division blossomed this year from the rise of Mariah May, Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander,
except for your girl,
Mercedes Moné.
Money.
Okay.
And you know what? I want to root for y'all so bad, but her and Ricochet, I was just like, sit down.
Okay. Two things about that though, because I agree with you saying. After doing some more research and listening to some opinions, I do believe the Ricochet thing is on purpose.
Okay.
Mercedes,
you think
on the other hand,
being cringy on purpose?
Yes, because
I just thought that he didn't really get.
Because if you go back and look at the tweets and what he's saying, he's working on being an obnoxious guy because he's trying to do a heel turn. Okay. Ricochet's never been a heel in his life.
Okay.
and because
he trying to do the Drew McIntyre thing.
Yeah,
only because Drew McIntyre was firing. I was about to say something bad. Firing folks up on. He's firing folks up on Twitter.
That was about to slip out hard.
It was.
That was hard. No, but that women's division was great, and the whole timeless gimmick with the rise of Mariah May and their culmination at All In, and then Toni Storm comes back, and then now, if anybody watching now, she's Toni. She came back, returned as Toni Storm,
regular Toni Storm,
but she came back as rookie Toni Storm.
Oh,
which means she has no memory of anything she has done as Toni Storm before. Like she, as I was telling Prime, she's Toni Storm from the Mae Young Classic.
Okay.
She has no record. Like on Collision tonight, we're going so Saturday. She won against Diana Purrazzo. That's Prime's girl. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I can't wait for the opportunity to finally. Cause I always wanted to get in the ring with you. You've been an idol to me. She just fought Diana Purrazzo a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? At the time of Toni Storm, she had a pay-per-view match with her last year, but Diana's going along with it. But that's her mindset. She has no memory.
That's a very interesting way to spin this.
Yeah. So we're building back to the Mariah May match in Australia when they have their Grand Slam show. So I think the women in AEW have been great. Along with another thing AEW has been great, Will Ospreay. If any of y'all, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about Lady Sketch and Q-Flow. Now, because once again, I don't know what you watch Q-Flow. Will Ospreay has to be one of the best goddamn wrestlers in the world. Prime, am I lying?
Nah, you're not lying, but you had to put the extra "got" on it.
Yeah, it was extra.
I want to make sure
that was a capital G-O-T.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure y'all heard that T. Okay, got to be one of the best goddamn wrestlers in the world. This man alone has about 4 to 5 of the best matches of the year by himself. When AEW signed Will Ospreay, and then I was like, he's coming from New Japan, he told Triple H that I'm not going over there. I was like, y'all don't know what y'all got in your hands. Because Will Ospreay is amazing. I understand y'all were limited to seeing him because he wrestled in New Japan.
Yeah.
You watch that, but in AEW, this man has been amazing. And he literally, if you watch any kind of wrestling, has about 4 to 5 of the best matches when he went against Okada, just recently at World's End, when he won against MJF twice, when he won against Bryan Danielson, when he won against Swerve Strickland, all bangers. All of them. This ain't no, you think you know him coat type shit. This is straight up.
Is that in the worst? Or was that technically after the New Year?
That's after the New Year.
Oh. So it'll be in the worst of 2025.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna tell you right now. Society is not gonna let him keep that name. That name is terrible. Terrible.
It's a mess.
So definitely, Will Ospreay gets no. Also, things have AEW that I really enjoyed is the feud between Swerve Strickland and Adam Page. That is.
Oh my god.
Bruh. Okay, so why don't you just let us do our list at this point?
What you talking about?
Let's just do this as a list, bro. Cause
you taking everybody's stuff.
Me.
Okay. Did not just say. Hold on. Did not just say I'm on AEW. What do you want to throw next on there?
Okay, but you all right?
You took my whole thing. Like, I got nothing left.
I want you to understand how I think this was done. When you sent the list, we made a list based on what you said, and then everything you said in the best of is on our list.
Listen. I'm trying to have. Okay. Here's what I'll do. Cause see, I'm trying to work out this conversation thing, right? Mm-hmm. And once again, I fall into the trap that I'm the only one talking here. I'm still in the AEW. Okay. Now, I just said the last thing. Take the reins.
Okay.
I got nothing left for AEW. You literally went through my whole list. Oh, I got like Forbidden Doors. Like I thought that was dope, but like that's it. Like you went through my whole list. I got Swerve Scott's main card running, Adam Page. I got the Hurt Business coming back. Like, you took my whole Jones.
Fair. Okay, I'll let y'all talk about Swerve and Adam Page. I still got 2 more for AEW.
That was my
wrap
best.
It up. I got a lot for WWE, so just go ahead and close it out.
That was just my feud of the year. When you asked for the feud of the year, I picked one for them, and then obviously one for.
That was mine. That was mine for AEW too.
Yeah.
Set that man house on fire.
Damn, Skippy did.
He said that's why you ain't got no house now.
And then sat there, and I was just like, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. When that happened, I literally bought into it, and that's why I love wrestling sometimes, because I was like, oh shit, yo, actually, yo, Swerve bought his house, you got that big check, and I was like, wait a minute, it's Wednesday.
I say this is not.
Yeah, cause
see, that's the messed up part. You be like, oh, that's so sweet, that's so nice, full circle, and then you like, man, this isn't real.
Cause
whose house did y'all burn down?
It didn't hit me until an hour before Dynamite came, and I was like, today's Wednesday, isn't it? Oh shit. And then when he talked about Dynamite, I said, oh, wait a minute. This is the angle. What's the angle? Hangman burnt that bitch to the ground.
Smoldering. Whose house was it? Like, did y'all really... This is why Tony Khan dad be fussing at him. Because did you really go buy a house, a shell of a house to burn
just
down?
to burn it?
Y'all acting like Randy Orton didn't do that.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
But that check is not coming directly out of somebody's pocket. Tony Khan is doing all of this like, Dad, I think, I really think this would be a cool angle. What?
It's like Eric Bischoff to me.
Now some Jaguars ain't got helmets because you went and
they don't need them.
This house to burn down.
Shit, Jaguars only got time on their hands this year.
Yeah, they don't need them helmets. They'll be all right.
No, you lying, Prime, because your boy about to come back with that Guardian helmet.
Like I said, they don't need them helmets.
Your quarterback about to come back with that Guardian helmet. Have y'all seen
just like Tua need to have.
No.
Do you see what?
I was like, have you seen the Guardian helmets yet?
Oh yeah, them things.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Is that what they really call? Because I'm gonna
Yes.
Google it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
yes.
Okay. Here's the thing. It works, right? But it just looks like you the player on the field. I'm trying to refrain from using certain words here, okay? But you know what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah.
The water boy?
No, you the player on the field.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just I put the quotations up like you that R word on the field.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what it look like when you play. It don't stands out. Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
All they do is just put a little a cover over it, the same as the helmet, but it's like it still just don't look right.
There are players in the league right now that have been currently wearing that helmet.
Listen,
that's what Tua need to have.
Yeah. What it's supposed to do is just like it looks like this joint stopped loading. It was just like, just go. What? I mean, if it stops, if we get less Antonio Browns out here in the world, sure.
Okay. Now, I have 2 more for AEW. Okay. One of them is Bryan Danielson wins the AEW championship. He beat Swerve at All In. It's in a big stadium. It's WrestleMania 30 all over again. But he has his family this time. Breeze in the ring with his kids. Everybody's chanting yes. He wins the championship. He didn't even win. He didn't even come to AEW to win the championship. So kind of like you earned this. You got to put this on there. Then before John Moxley killed him with the plastic bag. What?
I saw random hot take. I saw somebody put this whole thing together saying that he was the worst member of the Shield, and he's always been number 3 and always will be number 3, even now. And I'm just like,
I mean, it's kind of hard. It's hard to say that, but I mean, the Shield was just a big group.
I mean, because hindsight 2020, recency bias. Seth hot right now, Roman's hot. Right now the Death Riders thing needs help, so I get it. But me personally, you know, 'cause I was always an Ambrose fan or a Moxley fan. You know, he was just a brawler. You know, he was going to have, you know, this is guy that, you know for hardcore matches. I think, me personally, when it comes to the best wrestler out of this year, is Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Personally,
Yeah.
best character I like was Ambrose until Tribal Chief came out.
Yeah, he needed a repackaging.
So,
I just thought I'd throw that out there because other people seem like they reluctant to say yeah, but they were just like yeah, kind of.
I feel but him
I mean, I will say that 20 whatever that was that he was fighting Brock and them, I was kind of like, yeah, he kind of not doing what he should be doing.
Yeah, Brock kind of killed that.
No, listen, it was just like if
that
that's
first,
the barometer, Brock hate that
run,
man. He's number 3.
Brock, he
hateful.
Brock like the Shield was only 2 members to me.
No, the third member was Kurt Angle, remember?
I'm very happy to be here.
Hey, yo, I was about to say that. He was so excited. It's like bringing your dad along.
Yeah.
And he's just like, thanks for bringing me, guys.
I heard you need some suplexes. My last thing for AEW, before I let y'all move on to WWE. How did nobody mention Sting's retirement?
I'm not gonna lie.
He retired?
2024 was a
You know he
long year.
Why don't you start that?
The only reason why I said it because did he come back? Like
He did.
he came back.
Yeah, he's still retired. He just he just.
He
came
said
back out.
he's actually not going to wrestle anywhere. He is not Ric Flair.
Oh no, he ain't trying to die in the ring.
That man is definitely trying to die in the ring.
I feel like if it's Sting, he's not gonna wrestle, but he's gonna have a street fight or something. I mean, it's
like Sting
there's
don't mind.
there's ways to get around it.
Sting don't mind.
Oh, we're gonna do a non. What do they call it? The non. Well, they say it's not on the record books, but they still wrestle.
I don't know. Sting's kind of like
I don't know.
the employee that retired from
Lights
OD
out.
but come back and still fold the clothes up.
Yeah, he just.
What are you doing here? I was bored.
Yeah, that's the thing he's doing right now. But however, if Tony kind of
You gotta be real bored to put all that face paint on.
True.
That is a lot.
If Tony Khan didn't get nothing right in AEW, he got handling of Sting right. Sting never lost in AEW. Sting was only supposed to be in there to do 3 cinematic matches. And Sting ended up having a great
And
send-off.
Sting said, "Oh, I like this."
Exactly. Now, once again, Tony Khan could not save Sting from himself because Sting sniffed the top of that ladder. And,
Right, yeah,
and the top of the
'cause
stage
y'all
and
was
said,
doing too much.
this 64-year-old is going to jump off the balcony. And he was like, stop! But he kept on doing it. And he lived through him. But Sting was doing, all with Darby. Teaming with Darby helped Darby get over even more than he already was. And then he had that final tag match with the Young Bucks. And everybody was like, well, why do you want to do a one-on-one match? He never had one-on-one match. This is what Sting wanted. It ended up being an awesome match minus the Darby spot.
Man, my man, please. Can we put that in the worst? This man is determined to paralyze himself.
I think he
Or do something worse.
I think he want to do more than that. so
he's trying to be the whatever team's body that we find on Mount Everest. He gotta chill.
that glass spot was a lot. But
He
That
gonna
was a
be
lot.
chilled on Mount Everest.
Sting was there with his 2 sons. One that dressed up as Surfer Sting. The other dressed up as Wolfpack Sting. They took on the Young Bucks. Had a great match. They had to sit up. The only thing was that they had a hard stop for the pay-per-view, so we got on the mic to talk to everybody. The pay-per-view just went off.
Oh.
And they had to play everything up on YouTube again. I was like, how did we mistime this?
Yeah, and also, it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, like, why couldn't we cut this? And I'm still mad because that's one of, I was like, when they release it on Blu-ray, I'm going to buy it. And of course, when they released it, it sold out fast because it
Well,
stays.
will it be up on Max? Is it up on Max?
No, because as of right now on Max, they only got, it's like they're weaning stuff in. They only got like 2019 stuff up there.
Those things, they count as best of 2024, right?
What?
Wasn't they? They finally have a platform now. They're going to Max.
Hey, sign up for a new TV deal? Yeah,
So now you can watch it back if you want.
Yeah,
I guess that counts, but they literally just started like this week.
That's why I was like, does that count?
Yeah, I wouldn't count it. But Sting's send off and retirement in AEW was some of the best handled thing for a legend Tony Khan knows how to take care of his legends because his WWE run sucked.
It was bad.
And
it almost got bad, low key though. I ain't gonna lie.
What
you know what I'm talking about?
You talk WWE or talk AEW?
No, in the AEW, it almost got bad for a second.
It did.
When Ric Flair was like, I want to be there every step of the way.
I was like, please. Don't. I mean, like, Sting was no selling.
And then it was like, is Ric Flair turning on? It was like, is he turning on Sting? They had a little angle. Like,
I'm so glad he gave Sting his moment because he damn sure didn't give it to him in his Hall of Fame speech. So he gave
somebody gonna have to take that man car key so he can stop leaving the house. At this point,
you think he's still driving?
You mean the man who wants to die in a ring? You think he's not taking the risk of driving himself somewhere?
No, he's Ric Flair.
Please,
longest line.
Take me here, sir.
I don't. Y'all are thinking that Ric Flair got enough disposable income to have a driver.
He don't. He just give him beer. He's Ric Flair. He's like, hey, I'm Ric Flair.
Shit.
Like, I'm so serious. He gets sponsors. I'm Ric Flair. Drive me around. They say, okay, I'm a mark.
Or he'll call in Uber and make it seem like it's the oldest. Like he wanted to probably call like when the plus size Uber so he could get a big enough car for by himself.
Him and his ego.
But I'm not gonna lie though. Like people like Ric Flair, they used to living off of sponsors. Like people, just because they're Ric Flair, people will be like, all right, I'll take you here or feed you for free. So I think
he got shit when he go to North Carolina.
I just want him to sit down.
He don't gotta do nothing. He go anywhere. I'm assuming though. Like they sponsors used to be real big. I don't know how big they are now. They probably died off. Well, not died off, but like not like I ain't mean to say died off, but I'm saying like
so you probably
people don't really care no more like they used to.
Listen, you're probably right because I'd be willing to bet that at least 85% of the people that used to sponsor Ric Flair are not even in business no more.
You're right.
Well, yeah.
Now, I'm going to go to y'all. Now we can move on to some of the great stuff that was happening in WWE.
All right, let me just start off real quick. I want to give a gold award to Shawn Michaels for bringing talent to NXT.
That was for my NXT one. Shawn Michaels Instagram.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels Instagram.
Shawn Michaels.
And I
checks
also
checks the AJ.
I also had the women like for NXT. Like I just had like the women carried this company.
Again, thank you, Shawn Michaels, for checking Instagram every day.
The women carried this They carried NXT for me at least. Good matches.
No, Shawn Michaels Instagram carried NXT.
It don't work.
Shawn Michaels Instagram.
But for WWE,
I'm checking. I'm watch. I'm about to watch. You got 10 superstars on there.
I'm gonna pull a Mr. A&E and go out the front door
hold before you do
WWE.
Let's all agree. Let's save WrestleMania 40 for last.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh no, that's fine. That's not what I got.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm walking right out the front door. No more Vince in the Vince dock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't get no better than that.
I mean, it don't get no better than that. Even though I have
superstars getting to be treated like humans. That's the best of 2020.
They get vacation. They get holiday time.
They get to go home and see their family. They get breaks now.
Yep, we get tape shows.
Live events for what?
Yes.
We're making money hand over fist.
Literally.
And with Vince McMahon being gone, we got the return of CM Punk.
That was 2023.
Was it?
Survivor Series 2023.
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, because this year, Survivor Series this year, he was there for a year.
Yeah.
Damn, that was fast.
How could he injure a lot of that time, right?
All right, well, let me take that out then. Damn, for real?
Yes.
I thought that was
November 2023. That's how
that felt like this year. That's crazy.
Nah, because he came back at the last War Games.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'll take that out then. I got the Motor City Machine Guns coming over. I felt like that was good. What else did they have left to do but come over here? No.
I agree with you. I consider it a highlight. The only reason why I didn't put it in the best category is there's more to be, because I want to see what their run is like. Now they just had a good match of DIY yesterday on SmackDown, and I'm just like, okay, because I'm like, please take care of, like, once again, Triple H ain't without flaws here, but I'm like, please take care of the Motor City Machine Guns, please. It was a highlight. I'm glad that they over here, but I didn't put as the best shit because I said, there's more to be desired for me. Cause I got
their debut and then they win the titles.
They do,
that's a good. I mean, that's just paying homage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I respect it. I respect it. It was a bold move, and I respect it.
Mm-hmm. Ladies, how about you? What you got? You got something for WWE as well?
Oh well, I just put probably. Oh, I can't say everybody. One of the standard answers was for my best feud of the year was CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
That is definitely on.
Oh, that's one of my
yeah.
When we get to the award, that's
y'all was doing some freaky ass 69 God shit with that bracelet, but besides that, the rest of it was fire.
It's a testament because at the Rumble, Punk got injured, and the plan was already for Punk and Rollins to have a match in Mania in Philly. It sucked that I didn't get to see Punk in a match in Philly, but we got to see Punk. He was there and commentated and helped out and screwed Seth Rollins anyway. Screw Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre wanted to injure him, and then they found a way to keep it going. Then he finally has his match at SummerSlam, and then he loses to McIntyre. Then they do that match again with the bull rope match. Oh God, what period was that at?
I can't even remember. Is that the one that we watched with my niece? Where she was asking all the questions. She was just like, "Why they tied to each other?"
Yes. Yeah, I went back to watch that, and then they had one of the best matches of the year in that Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood, the anniversary of the Bad Blood pay-per-view. So it was a testament of how they were able to keep that thing going for the whole year when CM Punk went out half of it.
Yeah.
What else you got for me, Q-Flow?
All right. I got now it's early. It is early, but we've been asking for this for a while now.
Okay.
And that's them introducing these damn mid-card titles for the women.
Shout out to the mid-card titles.
We've been asking for this forever. We finally got like my best for them. Like it's just simple stuff that I appreciate because they're doing stuff like that I've been asking for. So it's like
they're doing it. I wish they would do it differently, low key. Just not that I'm hating. It just I don't feel like they need to have the same exact names as the men's. That's the only thing I would change. I would give it its own name, have it its own personality, rather than just put women on it.
It's a lot of belts though, man. It might get confusing.
It might be. I mean, because would you want it to be like the women's American Championship? That sounds because you can't do North America.
I'm just saying it would have a different. I'm just saying they have a different. It would have its own personality than just putting the women's United States or women's whatever, and then they all look like the same men's title. Just have women on it, like you know.
I mean, that's kind of how it is now with the titles we had in existence. I just think it's progress to get them something else.
Fair.
Oh yeah.
Like at this point, because
it's a step in the right direction. This is what we've been asking for, and now you got like it doesn't feel like women like Chelsea Green or Meechin are being just like they just here for whatever.
Not the long back attack.
The long back attack.
That's what she.
And of course
calls
they let Michael Cole say it too.
Yeah,
and of course they let Michael Cole say it too.
Yeah. When she started twerking in the ring, and then she said, Meechin calls this the long back attack. That's what she calls it.
He said that word for word. That's what she calls it.
That's what
he don't want no smoke.
That's exactly what he said. Long back attack.
That's crazy.
All you need is Billy to start twerking.
Another thing I got too. Again, like I said, simple stuff that I appreciate. The Wyatt Six. They've been
Yes,
spooking us.
I actually
They've been
do
scaring
have.
us your first half of the year.
But so you had him as
And-
best?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have. And when it comes to the debut and how the Y6 debuted on Raw, literally killed Chad Gable, and had that also.
I shed a tear, bro.
Yeah,
Like I legit was shedding a couple of tears.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, though, like, cause Bray Wyatt, it still don't feel real. Well, I mean, it feel real now, but like
Yeah.
at the time, like it still didn't feel real. And I'm just like, yo, they here, like we here, like, man, what?
exactly. And I would agree. Like I said, that was one of the best debuts. Once again, they are still to be desired because once again, I know they feuded with Karrion Kross and they feud, doing all that kind of stuff like that. I really want them to have like something they can, really take the meat off the bones or something like that. But I was saying, but that debut when Bo Dallas came back, almost tripped, but thank God he did.
Yeah, I've seen somebody say like a lot of people were. I don't feel like they're like I guess because they keep doing this whole thing with Final Testament. A lot of people are saying like they kind of depowered or whatever or fumble, and I'm just like, bro, you can't make them too OP like just like right now. It's not enough time in the show for everything else. So it's just now that everything 3 hours, I feel like they'll be able to power them up a little bit. But like,
I think once they start switching up the roster a little bit, also they can give them something fresh to do. Because Karrion Kross ain't always it, to be honest with you. Or when that goes on with that.
I think he just don't have the it.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. I feel like that opinion is just y'all too, because I've been seeing him get a lot of praise. Recently. And it kind of I've been seeing Kross get a lot of praise.
No. What I'm saying is I agree because recently when it came to the stuff that he's been doing backstage, stuff like that, I don't fault him. This is for me talking here. I was never a fan of Killer Kross, period. Even when he was in TNA, I was never a fan of him. And Triple H saw something. Even when he came to NXT, I was like, okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? But it's just as him, I just never been a fan of him. That's what I'm saying. Not saying that he has not updated his set up his game this last year. I just was not a fan of him. As as a wrestler like that. I don't know him personally, but I'm saying, but like just like that. I do have more the WWE, but before I say this.
I got all mine. Oh, and then I got that's it. I'm good. Because I don't want to get to because obviously the front door is that Bloodline finale, but I'll wait.
Well, I have a breakout star. If it counts.
Well, wait, we ain't there yet.
That's why I'm like, how are we doing this? Are we doing the list?
Yeah, like I said, look, okay. So here's the thing. I'm talking about overall the best in wrestling in 2024. Okay. Like I told you before, there are lists. Y'all still got your list. So when I say we're gonna talk about the breakout stars here, we're gonna give us our list, stuff like that. But I'm talking about overall of just certain things. Moments in it that stayed out, like for instance, right now,
best beat down in the back, Jay Carter. I'm sorry, that was wild, bro.
Beat that.
Why she look like that?
I'm like, and like I said, like she got beat down by Vader, and I'm just like, and Vader,
like what did they do to her?
Beat the shit. It wasn't even beat the shit. Like they
yeah, Naomi beat her ass, man.
Because it definitely was her. At this point, it's definitely her.
Didn't I tell y'all? Well, first of all, they didn't even confirm me. I'm just like, homegirl just slid right there. Like, you need a partner, don't you? I wonder why. Because you see the one or two people. It's either Naomi or Charlotte.
I don't think it's Charlotte, man.
She's still.
That's
still out.
Oh, no, Charlotte.
That's not her.
Charlotte about to come back.
Nah, they prepping her comeback now, but
Charlotte
I ain't gonna lie. Charlotte would have been like, I did it.
That's not Charlotte. Face. That's not Charlotte. That's what I'm saying. That's not Charlotte's style, man.
I feel like it's Naomi. She slid into
it's Naomi.
Like not even. Oh, I'll go do your matches with you. Oh no, this is my title now.
Yeah, I'm saying I ain't the third sister. Give everything I got.
Naomi said, "F the big three.
It's just big
me."
In the tags, man.
That's great. No, honestly, I believe that now. I'm like, yeah, it was definitely her. I don't know what she used on that lady, but she beat the brakes off of her.
She hit her with a GNX.
Please. Can you imagine that?
So
pushed off a ledge with a grand natural.
Whoosh, Lord. So there are now what y'all saying there, because obviously we got there are I have two things that y'all did not mention before I get to WrestleMania 40 that I felt as though that would need to be addressed, and that's one is the international crowds.
Oh, yo, the international crowds was popping.
Going international.
Yeah, the international.
Just making us look bad.
Look, bruh. Everywhere from France to UK, because not even just them. Even when AEW
they get one show a year, they better make us look bad.
Yeah, bruh. Look, it's like it's like almost all the B shows this year was international, and especially Backlash was when it was so damn loud, and it was like people was getting notification on their phone like we got a noise,
noise complaint,
like shaking the camera.
Type
singing songs word for word, top to bottom, in a language that they might not even speak. Going up. That's crazy.
Making us look. And once again, crowds and atmospheres help make matches.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been slacking.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. I'm just like, bruh.
Because we spoiled, man. We get every show.
Yeah.
You right. Americans, man, we always spoiled.
Yeah, but they was showing out. I mean, and rightfully so, because like you said, they only get one show. Yeah. I don't know in how long. So if I knew
they
this
get
is
one show a year.
My last show until the next year, hell yeah, I'm gonna show out.
Also, my best. I don't know how nobody mentioned New Day giving the boot to Big E.
That's not best.
Because that ain't part of the
sure
best love.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh no! Oh, you.
They
hold on.
Fuck Xavier was in his dry ass ponytail.
They some suckers. That ain't the.
What you?
They definitely are suckers.
Way more over than he been the last 5 years.
Suckers.
Kofi's mom turned on him. That is hilarious. That is awesome.
No, listen.
Okay?
That part is hilarious. That's how you do a mama angle.
That is. Nah, you know you effed up when Dominic.
When
Dominic,
that Kofi mom part, I still can't get with the Kofi mom part.
I knew it was
did y'all see?
We know he paying all her bills. That's all I'm saying.
Yo.
I wish somebody would.
Kofi Black. You see the Christmas picture and Kofi blacked out his mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen,
social media does add just a little extra.
But
spice.
What I like though, because first of all, the reason why I put this on the best is because I don't think y'all respect how creative this was.
I think it was very creative, but still, fuck them. They are suckers.
Because here's the
they some suckers. It worked.
Well, I wish we would. I want to see the outcome, not the outcome, but like I need something.
Oh wait, what? I'm telling you
else to happen.
Their first few is coming when Raw go on Netflix. But I'm just saying, listen, they have teased us this whole time saying that, yo, Xavier and Kofi try to turn on each other. Yo, where's Big E and stuff like that? And everybody was like, Xavier's going to turn on the New Day. Xavier's going to go out and be his single star. He's going to get his shine. But the fact that they pulled out some true facts to Big E, like, bro, everything they said was true. And I'm just like, you know what, bro?
It was true.
Like, he said, no, Stone Cold had a broken neck. Kurt had a broken neck. Edge had a broken neck. And they came back. And guess what? They had nobody to come back to.
Nope.
You had us. And then on top of that...
Edge definitely had Christian. Come on now.
Stop it. And then on top of that, you saying that now you want to be our man? Now? When we have been shit for about a year or two?
It was a rough ride.
And you talk about, so now I want to be our manager because we fighting, and then but all you care about is going on that pre-show panel with your loose suits, and you're sitting there with me and your sister.
That part was very true. I'm sorry. My man's suits be very loose.
Yeah, I was saying, you don't wear it like Bobby. I'm sorry.
We're not getting them tailored.
He ain't wearing them like Bobby. And
speaking of what he not wearing, you know what? All I want to say is, just a short comment. Biggie know he could have went to the barber before he came out there. That's all.
See what I'm saying?
They got a barber in the back.
They have a barber at exactly. They have a barber at the arena. He just said, "Nah, I'm good." Like, It was bothering me so bad. You don't understand.
I agree, because he definitely be walking around looking like somebody dead at career day often.
You know what I'm saying?
But I can understand if they don't have barbers in the back. Cool. You can literally go 5 minutes before you get out on stage.
and get shaped up, but no, he didn't do that. And Xavier sunned him and said, "Go back to this till we don't come for me until we send for you." And they didn't lay one hand on Big E, as usual wrestler was, and everybody was, and then all of a sudden they legit got nuclear heat for doing that. I was like, that was a gamble that paid off. Now, that was amazing.
I will give you that part. The creativity of the angle. Yes. Because something different. But still. Suckers. I don't care.
Hey, Bob Cry don't be that. You know, Biggie gonna be on the panel on the Raw. They gonna talk about it. Big, how you feel? You know what I'm saying?
Cry in the car.
He cried in the ring. What? Come on, you too close.
What happened, man?
That man was hurt.
Heavy sweater.
I was like, man. Now, so I had to put that there. But okay, but now we can obviously get into our big thing, because WrestleMania 40. Overall, not only because it was probably the best show this year, the pay-per-view wise, not only did Cody finish his story, not only did R-Truth win his first, it won a tag team championship, and he wasn't, made out, at least at that time, to be a sucker, right? We was there. We were. In the cold.
Freezing our asses off.
I mean, it felt like it is outside right now. There.
Look, we did it for the... No, wait a minute now. Okay. It don't feel like it do right now.
You're right. It was a little bit colder.
It's colder now, but it was cold. It was too cold for when we were there.
You're right.
I was like, bro, is it not April? What month is it? I feel like we still in the dead of winter right now. It's cold as fuck. And then we had the nerve to be in the little terrace part where the wind it created like a little tunnel.
Yep.
And I'm just like, I feel like my fingers are gonna fall off.
Help us.
Y'all have seen us. We're not made for this. This is not our weather.
No, but we was there.
And it was a young boy next to me in a hoodie, just a hoodie. I was like, this is dedication, because I would have left.
I'm about to say, hold on. I was just in a hoodie.
No, not in a hoodie and a hat we had a blanket. My man was in a H&M 2 for $10 hoodie. I said, baby, are you okay? No. You got frostbite. There's no way.
You don't care long as Cody come out.
Yeah, he was in there. He was just sitting there rocking. The moment the last match was done, he booked it. I said, you right. Get out of here.
But along with us being there, Cody Rhodes takes out the Bloodline. He finishes his story. We had the whole WrestleMania 10 ending, had all the faces from the back, Orton, Kevin Owens at that time. LA Knight all coming out to Jey Uso, all holding them up. It was an overbooked, crazy match that just...
Samantha crying.
She was so dramatic, girl. Come back.
What you talking about? Yeah, I miss Samantha.
Come back, girl.
You had the Usos, spear each other off the stage, canceling each other out. Then you had Solo coming in, then Cena coming out, take out Solo, and then The Rock coming out, then Shield Seth Rollins coming out getting bitched, and then the Undertaker. If there was one change I had to make for that weekend, one change.
I would have had Mox come out just once.
What did you? No, I'm talking about.
No, that's not what he was going to say at all.
I'm talking about having that damn glass break.
Yes, we would have loved. Oh my God!
Oh yeah, that would have. Oh hell
yeah!
Fuck Mox. Yeah,
I would have had that glass break. Fuck Undertaker.
Nah. See, I'm gonna keep it a bean though. If Stone Cold would have came out, I definitely would have been pissed that we ain't go to night 2.
You're right. I mean, I was already getting pissed.
I was already mad because the weather was nice.
Bro, the weather was nice. I was like, they don't even got jackets on. This is atrocious.
Straight atrocious. But
I'm over here like, you know how many fights I had on Twitter? I had so many fights on Twitter telling people like, dog, it's brick out here, dog.
They like, why they not loud? Why they not cheering? Why they not moving? We trying to conserve
don't go to
body
Philly
heat.
no more. Like, bro, it's cold as shit out here, bro. And we
Meanwhile,
still
night
loud.
2 with sunshine, lollipops, rainbows, and apple drops and shit.
Yeah.
And they got the good matches, the good weather. I said, you know what? They probably didn't even have to fight to get on the train like we had to. I was mad.
Low key.
like real shit. Now, once again, people pop for Undertaker. I popped for Undertaker too when he came out there and chokeslammed The Rock. But however, I wanted to see The Rock oversell that stunner one more time. I wanted to see that black exploitation Elvis to oversell that stunner one more time.
Black exploitation Elvis is the literal perfect description for that outfit. Because what was that outfit?
That's what I needed. That's the only thing that I needed. But WrestleMania 40 had probably one of the matches of the year, pay-per-view of the year, and we was there.
Yes.